Hello, everyone, and welcome to Maury Courts as the Lakers host the Stars of Lansing Community College here tonight. Up first here, we have the women's game. Alongside me, as always, is Austin Chastain. I'm Nick Toner, and you're watching MAC TV Sports. Lansing wins the tip quickly, and the ball controlled here by Merrifield. Merrifield moves the ball around to Causley, back to Merrifield. Now on the wing with 22, that's Densmore. Three-point try here by number 20, Elisa Causley goes down. Here come the Lakers now. Here's Agama. Goes to Visman. Visman looking, goes back to Agama. Agama goes inside to Brewer. Brewer to Visman. The runner in the lane is good. That ball almost stolen away by Brewer. Here's Causley now, still with the ball. Gives way to Jay Winkowski. Across to Densmore, runner in the lane, gets it to go.
So some quick ball movement by the Stars. Sorry to cut you off, Nick, but really good ball movement inside. Led to a couple buckets.
That ball stolen away by Olivia Densmore. Here's 14, Olivia Geen now for the Stars. And she'll drive baseline. That shot blocked by Brewer. And here's Visman now for the Lakers, pushing the pace. Visman goes coast to coast, gets the basket and the foul. So you mentioned quick ball movement by the Stars. How's that for possession?
That was
take down the rebound and run the coast.
Well, that's perfect. You just run the floor all the way down, and that's what Bailey Visman is so good at.
Yeah, catching the defense before they can get set. As she makes the three-point play. 5-5 here at Maury Courts. Here's Geen. Densmore. Densmore drives, gets her basket to fall. Here's Nelson on the drive for the Lakers. She cuts inside, kicks out. Here's Visman for three. Buries it. First Laker lead of the ball game.
You got to be a fan of that if you are a Laker fan. Bailey Visman doing it all so far.
Here's Jean. That ball knocked away by Agama. She pushes ahead to Visman, and Visman will complete the fast break. Lakers extend their lead now, 10-7 here, about 6.5 to go, or 6.5, I guess.
Well, Lakers have 10 points. It's the Bailey Visman show. She's got all 10 of them.
So far. Move inside. Kick out three, no good. Rebounded by the Lakers. It's Cooper Agama. She'll give way to Visman. Pushed ahead to Nelson. Nelson goes baseline. Finds Griffin on the baseline. That shot blocked by Colley. Gets her own rebound, though. And she'll go up. She will be fouled, so she'll go to the line, shoot a pair. Will Satori Griffin.
And that's something that she's really good at, is being able to draw fouls and work in, well, I guess, let me back up, is she's able to work inside and draw contact, get to the free throw line often.
It was good wherewithal to get the shot blocked and let go of it enough to recatch it and then just push it right back to the hoop. Kind of an unorthodox offensive rebound.
Right, but hey, it works.
And she'll make one of two. Rebound by the Stars. And that ball will be off the Lakers. Here's a shot from the corner. That no good. That shot tried by Merrifield. Here's Karlstrom now in the lane from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Three-point try, no good. Rebounded by the Lakers. That's Kaufman with the rebound. Here comes Visman. Back to Kaufman on the wing. Brewer at the top. She'll put it on the deck. She'll drive the lane. Hook shot high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Stars. Rebound for Riley Merrifield. This pass taken away by Satori Griffin, and she will go finish the play. 13-7 now, your advantage for the Lakers.
Like in the defense so far for the Lakers, real tenacious defense.
Yep, man-to-man look here by the Lakers. And that three-point shot wide, and that's going to go out of bounds. That will be
in the game for the Stars, Blake Johnson.
Last touch by the Stars, so that will be Laker ball.
Moore. And Caitlin Walter.
First minutes here for Caitlin Walker. She's that really good 1-2 punch with Bailey Visman at that number 1 position. See if she can make some noise here as she did last time.
Karlstrom, she turns and looks, and she gets fouled in the lane.
Again, just ball movement leads to contact and leads to a foul shooter. And one of the better foul shooters in Lex Karlstrom for the Lakers.
Their first one's up off the front of the rim.
And announcer shinks.
And the announcer curve strikes again. Indeed. Here's a second by Karlstrom. That is up, and that's through. Shot made by Taylor Titus. Here's Karlstrom now on the ball for the Lakers. Dribbles behind the back, ball stripped away in the lane. Ball still loose, Kaufman trying to fall on it, and that ball's gonna be tied up. So good hustle play there by Kaufman. I don't know that she knew where the ball was the whole time she was on top of it trying to grab it.
No, I don't think she did. But yeah, great hustle, and that's something that we saw out of her last year, and we've seen it in these first couple of games. Well, I guess the last game we had here on MAC TV was their home opener, but still.
And that ball too tall for Karlstrom, so she will retreat back to the backcourt to get it.
I'm kind of surprised there was no whistle there, but I guess it works.
Inside to Moore, she can't handle the pass, picked up by number 10, Blake Johnson. She'll push ahead to Goins. Goins shot wild off the rim, no good. Rebound, Walter, excuse me.
Stars fouls on Jasmine Goins, her first, team fourth.
And Jasmine Goings will pick up a foul for trouble there.
Game for the Stars, Alicia Paul.
And it will be Laker ball. Terrera Moore to inbound, and she will do so to Caitlin Walter. Here's Karlstrom now, top of the key. Walter puts it on the floor, goes inside to Moore. Moore working baseline. And they'll get her for an offensive foul, and that will be a turnover. That'll be Laker ball or Stars ball.
There you go.
Just a little too strong on the turn there on the baseline for Terrera Moore. Draws more contact than what she probably would have hoped for. Here's Riley Merrifield for the Stars. Here now to Blake Johnson. Back to Merrifield on the wing. Goes inside now. Titus kicks it out. Baseline run here. Shot up, no good, misses everything. And that's going to be rebounded by Olivia Niederhood. That shot by Jay Winkowski. Here's Walter. Screen set by Moore, doesn't take it. Here's Karlstrom now. Karlstrom gives away to Coffin. Coffin thought about taking a shot from the elbow, doesn't, gives way to Karlstrom. Karlstrom will drive, she'll go across the lane with a strong right hand finish, she'll get the basket. Here's Blake Johnson. She moves the ball to Alyssa Causley. Causley looking inside, goes back to Johnson on the outside. Now Merrifield at the top, over to Causley for three. And that's off the front of the rim, no good. Hustle rebound by Taylor Titus.
That's some
We'll go out of bounds and be Laker ball, but
impressive hustle there from Titus. Gotta give props where props are due. Full court press here for the Stars. See how well the Lakers can break it if they can.
here's Agama now, about to run into the trap. Gets across to Satori Griffin, down low to Coffin. Coffin for three from the corner, partially blocked, I believe. Rebound to Agama, or Niederhood, excuse me. Rebound Griffin, no good. Here's Niederhood with a tough rebound. Looks like she took a shot to the face. And here's Kaufman from the other corner, and she'll rattle it home.
You cannot leave Jade Kaufman in the corner.
I think
Sounds
Niederhood
like
might have took a high forearm there to across her eyebrows.
I think she did, and we've got a timeout for the Lansing Community College Stars. 30 seconds. Wow.
19 to 9.
Well, pretty wild start so far. Mid-Michigan looking good on the offensive end and really just doing work on both ends of the floor right now, and that's the difference. Forcing some less than desirable shots out of Lansing, and Lansing starting to turn the ball over. So,
yeah, the defense is really forcing, like you said, those low percentage shots, which if you're Lansing, obviously you want higher percentage shots, but the shots that you are getting, you're being forced into. So there's work to be done there on the offensive end for the Stars. But defensively for the Lakers, it's exactly what you want to see.
Exactly. A perfect start for the Lakers so far. See if this full court press that Lansing is trying to run keeps on going.
Here's Blake Johnson now for the Stars. That ball almost taken away by Moore. That shot blocked by Moore, and ball still loose. Picked up down low, and now she'll be tied up. Alicia Causley tied up by Terrera Moore and Olivia Niederhood. Possession arrow will stay with the Stars.
In the game for the Lakers, Brooke Brower.
Well, and that's what Nick and I were just alluding to, is that half-court defense for the Lakers is just spectacular.
That shot blocked away. Effort by Taylor Titus there, knocked away by Niederhood. That rebound by Kaufman. And here comes Agma now. Kaufman for three from the wing. Swish. Here's Johnson for the Stars. Game pace slowed down quite a bit here in the last 30 seconds as both teams starting to work more of their half-court offense. Here's Johnson. Deep two, doesn't get it, and there'll be a foul underneath the basket.
Lakers fouls on Jade Kaufman. Her first.
And that'll go against Kaufman.
In the game for the Lakers, Andy Raphael.
So Raphael checks in as Niederhood will take a breather. Here's the inbound play, knocked away by Griffin momentarily, and then recollected by Densmore. And she'll drive the lane and she'll get the basket. So that'll break a gap of probably about 4 or 5 minutes here where the Stars had not scored. Here's Raphael. Griffin now for three from the top. Can't get it off the back of the Aaron. And Brower with a tough try to rebound, doesn't get it.
And that stretch right there where mid has started to kind of open up its lead just a little bit is all the difference so far here in this first quarter. Just Lansing just can't seem to get anything going as we're down under 30 seconds here in the first quarter.
Yeah, for retrospect, right, the last time the Stars had scored before the previous basket, they were extended their lead. And then they just score here to break a drought, and they see themselves trailing by 11. Here's Griffin now. She'll turn, her shot blocked. That shot blocked. Here's Densmore, almost trapped, but she gets it to Johnson. The ball is up, and no good. Off the top of the backboard.
I'm not sure that
fell in.
Yeah, I don't.
Been no good.
Well, I think it was late too. So, anyway, that's how your first quarter comes to an end. Mid-Michigan leading Lansing Community College 22-11. Good first quarter for Mid.
Fast first quarter.
Very fast first quarter. A little bit more to be desired for Lansing. Again, I think you just need to start to work the ball inside a little bit more. But that's where Lansing has struggled so far this season, is trying to find those high percentage shots and not get forced into taking the shots that they don't want to take, I guess. It sounds really simple when you say it, right?
Right.
It sounds really dumb when it comes out of my mouth, but it's one of those things that Lansing has been sort of susceptible to that so far this year.
Yeah, I believe Lansing comes in this contest 1-3. So.
And 1-3, and they have yet to hit 50 points.
Okay, so struggling a little bit on the year here. So that's good news for us as Laker fans. So hopefully Mid-Michigan can hold them to under 50, and we're well on our way to above 50.
Right. Well, I retract that. The 3 losses, Lansing has not scored 50 points in the 3 losses. So just to clarify that.
Here we go for quarter number 2. Bailey Visman will start for the Lakers here. Trap unsuccessful as Nelson tries to find more underneath. Good idea, maybe not the right pass for that. And now here's the Stars baseline move, and that's going to be taken away by Griffin. That's her 3rd steal at least of the game so far that I've kept track of. Here's Visman now. Back to Griffin. Griffin gives way to Nelson.
Looks like the original starting 5 for the Lakers this time around. Oh, never mind.
Brower. And Brower gets a tough shot to fall in the lane.
Her first bucket of the night. Lakers lead by 13.
Here's Cosley's shot, no good, rebounded by Moore. Here's Visman working quickly. Inside the Brewer. Good look by Visman. Nice finish by Brower.
High-low game. That's how you win in, I would say, this conference, but this is no longer a conference game. But that high-low game, that's how you win. That's how you win these tough games.
Almost dangerous play as both players almost collided into the bleachers there.
Lakers fouls on Brooke Brower, her first, team first. In the game for the Stars, Jemiah Suttle and Shelby Austin.
So yeah, like you mentioned, no longer a conference foe, Lansing.
Yeah, the MCCAA did some restructuring this year, so these teams are in opposite divisions, so technically opposite conferences.
That shot no good, rebounded by Moore. She pushed ahead quickly to Visman. Visman, eyes up, looking for the floor, looks for Griffin, finds her, and a scoop shot goes for Griffin. What a play.
That was fantastic. There's nothing else there. That's just fantastic.
Trap set by Broke. Long three-point by Merrifield, no good. Here's Densmore. Her second effort goes. Here's Nelson now, working on Jean. Visman goes to Moore. Moore goes further low to Brewer. And Brower gets it to go.
And Brooke Brower's come on in the last couple of minutes here.
Yeah, she has.
It's already 6 points.
They're really making an effort to find her down low. And Griffin will pick up a foul there on
Lakers fouls on Satori
Olivia
Griffin, her
Jean.
first, team second. In the game for the Lakers, Alexis Carlson.
Oh, right.
Here's Merrifield. Her runner is going to be no good, but she will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Lakers fouls on Bailey Visman, her first, team third.
That'll be the first foul against Bailey
At the
Visman.
line for the Stars.
Looking to cut the lead to 15 here.
Riley Merrifield.
And the first one is no good. Here's Riley Merrifield's second attempt. And she makes a second.
Our first point of the night as we get a timeout called by Lansing here. It'll
Timeout. This is a 30-second
be a
timeout.
30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Riley Merrifield, the leading scorer the last time these two teams played here, with 14 points she had. In a 71-47 win for Mid-Michigan, Cooper Agama and Satori Griffin, the leading scorers in that game, was 16 points. Nope, excuse me. Satori Griffin had 17 to lead. Cooper Agama had 16.
So a few familiar foes on the floor tonight is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Here's Morrow inbound to Carlstrom. Carlstrom breaks the trap, finds Moore. Moore pushes it ahead, and that's going to be too strong for Visman. And the press worked. The press got the turnover.
Yeah, and that is kind of what going into the second quarter, I was interested to see if the press would start to derive some turnovers here, and it just did. So we'll see.
Here's Olivia Jean. She gives way to Causey. Jean for three. That rattles around and out. Rebound. Fought for.
See, that's just unlucky, that one.
Held ball, possession to the Stars.
So that jump ball will maintain possession here with the Stars.
So 4 Lansing Stars are back here at Maury Courts. Some familiar faces that.
The officials having a chat here.
And he's asking to run something. So.
Looks like they're going to reset the shot clock here.
And there you go, fresh 30.
Here's Cosley on a drive inside. Tough rebound by Visman among the bigs. Here's Visman pushing the pace. Nelson now. Nelson will drive and circus shot. Can't get it to fall, but she should go to the line to shoot a pair.
Stars fouls on 21, Shelby Austin, her first.
So that will be against Shelby Austin, her first foul of the contest.
Did you see how Bailey Visman just
At the line for the Lakers.
like carefully sprinted down the floor? Very much in control she was there.
And Nelson will make the first.
The first point of the night for the Beale City native just down the road.
I have noticed that, though, with Bailey Visman. She plays this game of basketball with a lot of speed.
A lot of speed and a lot of control as Nelson makes her second. And that's what the Lakers have needed at that point guard position. They had it in a good way with Gracie Nowak last year, but Bailey Visman brings something different. It's fun to watch.
Densmore. Goings now. Goes inside. Austin. Back outside to Goings. Goings will put it on the floor from the elbow. Should be blocked by Karlstrom. Karlstrom pushes the head up to Visman, and that ball knocked away by Jean, but collected by Visman. Here's Karlstrom from the free throw stripe. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Stars. Rebound, Jasmine Goings. Here's Olivia Jean. Over to Goings from the wing. That pass for Jean is errant, and that's going to be collected by Densmore. And that pass will go out of bounds as Jean unable to collect.
That was some frantic basketball right there.
That was about 30 seconds of unorganization. Here's Carlstrom now for the Lakers. Man-to-man defense here by the Stars. Here's Kaufman. Puts it on the floor. And she'll be tied up and fouled by Goings.
Foul on number 3, Jasmine Goings, her second. Team second.
So second foul for Jasmine Goings here.
In the game for the Stars, Blake Johnson.
And this ball inbounded to Walter. Out to Karlstrom. Now Kaufman back inside to Moore. Moore lowers his shoulder, turns, can't get the shot to go. Rebound Stars. Here's Blake Johnson now. Blake Johnson will charge into the lane, and she'll be fouled on her way through.
Lakers fouls on Caitlin Walter, her first, team fourth.
So Caitlin Walter will pick up a foul on a reach, and that'll be her first.
Play defense, play defense.
And the Stars inbound quickly out to Johnson. Jean now. Johnson again. Johnson in the lane, had it knocked away briefly by Karlstrom. Densmore for 3. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Niederhood.
And see,
She'll find Walter.
and that's the kind of shot that Lansing doesn't need in this situation here, down nearly 20 points.
Walter loses control a little bit as she trips over some feet, and she'll be fouled. And so that'll be a foul on the floor. It'll be a Laker inbound underneath the hoop.
Team third. In the game for the Lakers, Cooper Agamon to Courtney Griffin.
Change up some defensive positioning, and that would be your favorite call, Nick. Right, player control foul, but
Yes.
but no need here.
But no, I think you're absolutely right. If you were to ask Coach Maney before the game, hey, if they take threes with hands in their faces all game, are you going to be okay with that? And I think he would say yes, because it's a low percentage shot.
Right. I think they've only made 1 or 2 of them.
Tough rebound, can't get it. Long rebound goes up to Walter. Kaufman now. Back to Walter. Walter will look to reset the offense. Kaufman. She'll put it on the floor. Niederhood. Niederhood drives the lane, and she'll be fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot a pair. And I apologize to you watching with the clock as erratic, because I'm running the clock independently from the scoreboard clock, so I forget to do it once in a while. I'm doing my best. Let's Niederhood here, shoot her first. And she makes it.
First point of the game for the McBain forward.
And the second will be no good and rebounded by the Stars. Here's Jean for Lansing. Goes to 45, Sky Lockhart. Out now to 22, Olivia Densmore to Blake Johnson. Here's Jean on the drive. She'll back out. Lockhart now. Lockhart, she'll drive. She'll take a shot from the elbow, and she banks it off the front of the rim.
Sky Lockhart, one of the 4 Stars coming back, playing here from last year.
Here's Caitlin Walter. Kaufman now from the wing. She'll take a deep three-point shot. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Here's Blake Johnson. Olivia Jean now. And Sky Lockhart will lose it, and here's Jade Kaufman. Kaufman, she'll go up, and she'll be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Lansing fouls on Olivia Dent for her second. Team fifth.
So wholesale changes here for Lansing as they send out 5 and take off 5.
Riley Merrifield. Jasmine Goings.
Good old line change.
Pretty much.
That's exactly it.
At the line for the Lakers, Jay Kaufman.
Could you imagine substitutes in basketball the way they do them in hockey? Just
I
run
would
to the
love
bench
it.
and sit down and someone pops up.
I would love it. That would be special. The first one is good there for Jade Kaufman.
And she makes the second as well.
Kaufman makes the most. In the game for the Lakers, Andy Raphael and Brooke Brower.
So a little bit of a bigger lineup here, I guess taller lineup, I should say, here for Mid-Michigan. With about 3.5 to go first half with Brooke Brower and Andy
That ball
Raphael.
stolen away by Agama. And she will unable to finish at the rim. Rebounded by the Stars. Here's Jasmine Goings now. She's coming down court with a lot of speed. Finds Merrifield. Merrifield, she'll drive the lane. Tough shot off the front, no good. She will shoot a pair.
Lakers fouls on Cooper Agamar, her first. Team fifth. At the line for the Stars, Riley Merrifield.
So now both teams in the penalty. They'll shoot free throws these last 3:14 of this second quarter.
Here's the first by Merrifield. And the second. And she makes it both.
Riley Merrifield makes both.
Here's Walter now. Press put on. Brower. Agama. Agama looking to get through the double team. Walter, nice spin to break it. Here's Griffin. Back to Walter. Agama picks up the loose ball. Here's Raphael. Griffin now. She'll drive into the lane. Nice bounce pass. A little too much for Brower. And it goes out of bounds. But nice ball movement there by the Lakers to get through that press.
And if Lansing is going to continue to press, even a three-quarter court press, like kind of like we saw there, or even just a half-court press, that's something that the Lakers have been good at cutting through so far.
Merrifield for three, and that's off the mark. Long rebound will go out of bounds. It'll be Laker ball.
Alexis Carlson in the game for the Lakers. Also Bailey Bisman.
So Karlstrom and Visman check back in as Walker and Griffin each have a seat.
So guard swap.
Yes, that's like a defensive pairing change.
There you go. Here's Visman. Raphael inside to Brower. Kicks it out. Agama for three. Long rebound collected by Raphael. Here's Visman in the lane. And she'll get it. Here's Jasmine Goings. Her shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound put back up, also no good. Collected finally by Raphael, and she gives way to Karlstrom, and here come the Lakers. 37-18 your score, 2 minutes to go, first half.
By my count, that's 14 for Bailey Visman.
And that ball knocked away by Agama.
In the game for the Lakers, Olivia
Lansing has
Nelson.
had quite a few passes here in this first half, knocked away or intercepted, or at least partially knocked away.
And that goes back to that tenacious defense that Mid has been able to play so far this season. Still in its infancy this season is.
Very active defense, though. Here's a shot, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that'll be Laker ball.
Well, and that's something that Lance Manny was good at with Shepherd last year. As he was the boys coach over there. And those Blue Jays, man, though, they played some active and speedy and tenacious defense.
Here's Raphael on a drive. She almost finishes at the rim.
Could you imagine the bench reaction if that one had gone down?
I imagine the crowd would have freaked out if that went down.
That one might have even drawn one out of me.
Gasp as it went up.
You could. Speaking of Shepherd, Andy Raphael, a Shepherd Blue Jay.
She makes the first. Even 40 now for your Lakers. And the second is good as well. Here's Merrifield. Covered closely by Visman.
And
a full timeout called by Lansing.
And a very, very upset timeout by Coach Lane Ingram. We'll send this one to a break with 59.7 seconds left. Lakers up 41-18.
Yeah, we've said it already a few times in the half. It's really been Laker defense has been the difference.
It really has, and and you alluded to it earlier with the fact that they're able to knock away so many passes. Even if they don't get a steal out of it, that still throws the offense off its rhythm, get it behind schedule, and then have to force up a let's be real, a garbage shot.
A three-pointer with a hand in your face.
Exactly, from a three-pointer from 30 feet with a hand in your face, yeah. And that will help Mid-Michigan in the for the rest of this first half and going into the second half and then beyond, is being able to dissect that kind of an offense and be able to force teams into bad shots. Mid-Michigan could have some moderate success if they keep doing that.
Here's the inbound to Merrifield. And she loses the dribble and saved there by Taylor Titus. Three-point try, no good by Olivia Densmore. And it'll be jump ball.
Possession to the Lakers.
And that'll be Laker ball. Here's Visman now, over to Karlstrom. Full court pressure here by the Stars. Karlstrom should stride across the line and break it easily. Visman for a triple. Buries it. Here's Merrifield. Let's see what the whistle is. It's offensive foul.
Lansing foul on Riley Merrifield. Her first.
So Merrifield will get booked for the offensive foul, and the Laker bench loves it.
Got booked for Nick, your favorite?
Out of control player. Here's Nelson now. Raphael inside. Brower. At the buzzer, can't get it. And that'll be your first half, 44-18, the advantage for the Lakers. Austin, I think defense is the story of the first half here. You could say what you will about the offense, but a lot of the offense has been fast break opportunities by deflecting passes and just playing lights out on this end of the floor is definitely helping them on the offensive end.
Well, that terrible cliche that honestly I hate it as a journalist myself, but the defense wins championships. Defense leads to offense, or your best offense is a good defense or something like that.
Yeah.
However many different cliches and coach speak you want to say. That's what we saw in the first half, and you're exactly right. All of those offensive errors for Lansing leading to defensive stops for Mid and fast break opportunities, be it a three-pointer in the corner or just an easy layup, that has Mid-Michigan leading this one by a wide margin, outscoring listen to this, outscoring Lansing 22-7 in that second quarter.
22 points apiece for each quarter for the Lakers so far.
Right, so keep
That's
on
a
this
good trend.
Hey, you keep on that pace, you're just going to score 88, but I'm pretty sure the Lakers and Lance Maney wants to score just a little bit more than that. I think they want to try to hit that century mark. We'll see.
Right. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back for the second half. You're watching MAC TV Sports.
Hello, my name is Judy.
Amy,
Jillian.
Amy,
It's Dawn.
Recently, we joined friends, family, students, community members, and fellow MID employees to engage in a lifelong learning class.
our topic of choice was American Sign Language.
MID offers a wide variety of lifelong learning classes, including
Dog training,
Arts and crafts,
Photography and outdoors.
financial planning.
and many, many more.
We hope to see you in class soon.
Want to find more information? Check our website, www.midmish.edu.
Thank you.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work, broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Maury Courts here in Mount Pleasant. I'm Austin Chastain from MAC TV, bringing you something a little bit different here at halftime as the Laker women lead 44-18 over Lansing. Men's coach Caleb House has joined us here on MAC TV, and we're going to chat a little bit about the men's game coming up here in just a little bit. And Caleb, this one last year kind of got away a little bit, but this year looks like it might be a little bit different. What do we know about Lansing?
So no, they're very talented. Don't let their record fool you. Their losses are Grand Rapids, Mott, and Jackson, all quality opponents, and they were all close games. And some of them on the road. I think actually a couple of them are, maybe all three of them might even been on the road. So it's a new year. We're a new team. They're a new team, no doubt about it. But as far as what they bring to the table, they're the most talented team we've played in a while, and that's no disrespect to anybody else, but it's just knowing that this group is going to come at us. They've got seasoned vets, older guys. They're physical. They're aggressive. They like to play fast. They execute their stuff, and they have a Hall of Fame coach. So it's going to be a tough one.
Right, and one of those guys coming back is Cole Kraus, guard, had, 25 points last time he was here. What are some ways, I guess, to either slow him down or maybe even just let's just go with that. How about some ways to slow him down?
No, he's a great finisher. He's an undersized post player at 6'2", but he's strong. He uses his width with his shoulders. He finishes around the basket incredibly well. He's very sneaky and crafty, and he's just a tough matchup even for bigger guys. So we just got to do everything we can to keep him from getting comfortable touches. We know what they're going to do. We know how they're going to try to get him the ball. Question will be, are we going to execute and be in position and be aware of the times that he's trying to cut in front of our face and get into those positions where he can finish. So he's a tough matchup, and we got a lot of respect for him, but I definitely like the guys that can step in and do that for us tonight.
Right, and I guess ultimately, how do you guys beat Lansing tonight? What are the keys?
Defensively, we always want to start there. We're going to have good transition defense. They're really good at pushing the ball. They play fast, and they can get out and score in transition. So that's going to be key number one. Offensively, as you get to the other side of the ball, and I guess to stay on the defensive side is going to be being physical and contesting them around the basket because of their ability to finish and their strength inside. And then after that, offensively, we got to take care of the basketball, but we've got to push too. Like we don't want to be timid with it. We've got to play fast, but we've got to make sure we get shots, and we want quality shots. So I think if we get that, our guys will get going. We'll get our guys going, and our energy gets going. I think it'll be a fun one to watch.
Right, and that's something that you guys have been doing well in these first couple of games, and hopefully, for you guys' sake, we can see some more of that here tonight. So, Caleb, thank you for your time and joining us here on the halftime show.
Hopefully
we appreciate it.
What the women are off to a great start tonight. So
yes,
tip the cap to them, and hopefully we can carry on that momentum tonight.
Absolutely. So thanks to Coach Caleb House, and we'll be back here in just a couple of minutes with the second half of the women's game. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV.
Welcome back to Board Courts. It was cool to have Caleb here stop by for halftime.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I gave a little preview of the men's game that we'll see later on tonight. Hopefully they can pick up a W. I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like the ladies' team is on the right track to pick up a dub here tonight.
See, I was thinking about this in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Us referring to the game is almost like broadcasters referring to a perfect game in baseball. You don't want to jinx it.
Okay.
I know some broadcasters that actually did jinx a perfect game. And
did we just Jim Joyce this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, don't you compare me to that, man. Second half underway, a steal for a moment by Agama, but it's stolen right back.
Inside shot by 22, Olivia Densmore is good. So Lansing on the board first here in the second half. And Brower inside. Very quickly, the Lakers answer.
And that's what you like to see from the Lakers, and we're going to get a whistle.
Get a hand foul on Agama here.
Lakers fouls on Cooper Agama, her second, team first.
Here's 22, Olivia Densmore, her drive, and she'll get the rim. The friendly roll off the rim.
And she's up to a dozen already.
And Nelson fouled as she's trying to pass around.
Taylor Titus, her third.
So Taylor Titus will pick up her third foul.
Lakers get inbound.
Here's Visman, and she's going to get called for a travel. And here's Olivia Jean. Here's Jean for three. Rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Griffin, pushed to Nelson. Back ahead to Griffin. Griffin on the baseline. She's going to find Visman. And Visman going to get called for travel again.
That's her second one. Just to kind of shuffle in the feet just a little bit. That's not something that we saw in the first half. So I wonder if the officials maybe made a little bit of an adjustment along with the team. So now you have to adjust to that here in the second half.
As Jean gets the runner from the baseline to go.
First two by my count for Olivia Jean. Let's vet that. Hold on.
Here's Griffin, Visman. Nelson for three from the corner. Off the back of the rim, no good. Brower with the tough rebound. Second chance, can't get it. And she will tie up for the third. So nice tie up there by Brower. And the ball will stay with Mid-Michigan. Here's Agama. Nelson inside to Satori Griffin. Brower behind the back, gets it to go. What a shot.
Unbelievable. And it leads to a timeout.
What kind of concentration do you need to pull that off?
You know, that's such a good question, Nick, and I don't think I possess the intelligence to know better. But, wow, what a shot that was. Yeah, we go to a timeout. Mid-Michigan currently doubling up Lansing, 48-24. 7:57 go, third quarter. It's just more of the same. I think, again, seeing some adjustments from some adjustments here early in the second half, but Mid-Michigan comes back out, does its thing, you always wonder how teams come out of halftime, and Mid-Michigan so far looks solid.
I have to agree with you. Mid-Michigan has looked very good tonight. Here's Densmore, spin move in the lane. Finds Titus, flat-footed, gets the shot to go for the mid-range. Here's Agama now, inside to Brower, outside to Griffin. Top of the key three, rattles out. Nelson almost had the rebound picked up by Blake Johnson, and she dribbles it off her foot, and she will call a timeout. Wholesale changes for the Lakers as they send 5 out and send 5 in.
Stars timeout, 30-second timeout.
So, 30-second timeout here. I must have had numbers all kinds of wrong. But anyway, well, I don't think there's much to analyze since that last timeout. But
no, not too much. More Laker offense followed by exquisite Laker defense.
That's all you can ask for.
Olivia Densmore to inbound for the Stars. She'll go to Titus. Titus shot blocked by Moore, picked up by Walter. Here's Walter now. Walter dribbles off her foot. Carlstrom fights for it. On the ground, finds Kaufman. Kaufman goes to Niederhood. Niederhood wasn't expecting, but she gathers it anyway. Then she'll dribble right into the arms of Titus. Here's Johnson now. Kicks it out to Jean. Jean looks to set the half-court offense. Man-to-man coverage by the Lakers here. Here's Densmore over to Suttles. Back to Johnson here. Jean thought about the three, didn't take it. She'll drive into the lane. And the foul will be called. Unsure who that's going to go against. It looks like it's going to go against Niederhood.
Hey, good call.
As Olivia Jean drives into the lane, almost launched herself, and Niederhood had nothing to do but to catch her, so she gets penalized for the catch with a foul.
And how nice was that, trying to catch? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And that ball's stolen away by Niederhood. She gives way to Carlstrom now. Man-to-man coverage by the Stars. Here's Niederhood working around the screen. Goes inside to Moore. Moore picks up her dribble. Goes baseline. Can't get the shot. Picked up by Taylor Titus. Olivia Jean now finds Blake Johnson for three from the wing. That rattles out. Rebound goes to the Stars. Yes, it does go to the Stars after a little bit of commotion. And Jean's shot no good. Rebound this time by Carlstrom, and the Lakers have the ball. Here's Carlstrom now, driving on Titus. Goes underneath baseline and gets the shot to go. 50-26.
That's just tough basketball right there. Good basketball.
Zone defense here by the Lakers. Shot by Johnson is short, rebounded by Kaufman. Kaufman's pass deflected, goes to Walter, and Walter is fouled. And that'll go against Taylor Titus. That'll be her fourth foul. And Carlstrom underneath is good for two.
Lex Carlstrom coming on in the last couple of minutes here.
Densmore for three. She'll find it.
Olivia Densmore for three.
She's got 15 tonight already.
Here's Walter. Covered closely by Merrifield. Breaks through the trap. Maya took an elbow to the face for her trouble. And here come the Stars as they collect the loose ball. Here's Merrifield. Densmore. Densmore turns, drives, finds Suttles. Suttles' baseline jumper is going to be long, no good. Rebounded by Raphael. Here comes Karlstrom. 3:50 remaining here in the third quarter. And that pass is going to be intercepted by Densmore, and the Stars will take it the other way. Merrifield, three from the wing, and that's going to miss everything and go out of bounds.
In the game for the Lakers, Bailey Bisman, Brooke Brower, and Olivia Nelson.
And what have we been talking about all night, Nick? Forcing shots. Lansing has been susceptible to that, and that's why they're down in this game.
Karlstrom for three, finds it.
That helps big time for the Lakers. Karlstrom's got 8 coming off the bench.
Former freshman of the year. I believe she won that award. Fairly certain she won that award.
Pretty sure she did. It was a long time ago for that one.
Lakers fouls on Correa Moore, her second, team third.
Inside pass, good for Alicia Causley. Karlstrom on the drive, and she's fouled.
Stars fouls on Jawankowski, her first, team third.
So Karlstrom will go to the line to shoot two.
Satori Griffin.
Foul there against Jawankowski.
And she will miss the first.
Alexis Carlson at the line.
And the second is up, and she makes the second. And Agama will check in for Karlstrom as she'll take a breather. Here come the Stars, led by Olivia Jean. Man-to-man coverage here by the Lakers. Here's Merrifield now. Working on Satori Griffin in the lane. Tries to find Jean on the outside, and she throws it away. Another errant pass for the Stars.
So be it an errant pass, be it a deflected pass, that's Mid-Michigan's defense right there.
Here's Visman. Brower now. Inside the Visman. Got it.
A reversal of the high-low game that worked so well in the first half. It's 19 points for Bailey Visman.
Well, it's the second time Brower's found Visman wide open underneath on the same type of high-low look.
Yeah, exactly.
Foul on the floor, and that's going to go against Satori Griffin.
Fouls on Satori Griffin, her second, team fourth. In the game for the Stars.
I will say, the Lakers, for as tenacious as they are on defense, you don't ever really see anybody in foul trouble.
You really don't, and that, I think, is a shot missed there. And I think that's indicative of just their discipline, as is that.
So Tori interrupts your thought.
Well, and I'm glad she did, but that's just a testament to the Lakers' discipline on the defensive end. Yeah, they're gonna get some whistles called against them, but they're disciplined enough to know when to back off and stay out of foul trouble.
As they deflect another pass out of bounds. Man-to-man coverage. Jay Winkowski, Merrifield now. Goings. Picked up by Nelson. Here's Agama. Ahead to Raphael, and she'll be fouled from behind by Jasmine Goings.
And what do we say? What have we said a million times tonight? Ball movement equals success. And that'll lead again to Raphael shooting a pair.
Oh, rattles out.
That's tough.
And the second is up, and that rattles out as well, rebounded by Goings. Three-pointer by Merrifield, no good. Rebounded by Cooper Agama. That pass deflected, and Olivia Nelson will have the wherewithal to find that. Then Raphael goes inside to Griffin, kicks it back out to Agama. Agama drives her shot from the baseline, and she'll be fouled. And she will go to the line.
Stars fouls on Olivia Densmore, her third. Team fifth.
So Densmore picks up her third.
Jemiah Suttles. Sky Locker. And Shelby Austin for the Stars.
And Nelson, or Agama, excuse me, will make the first. I saw the four. Got confused.
Well, shocker to me, that's Agama's first point of the night.
And there must be her second. Here's Jasmine Goings now for the Stars. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here's Goings for a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Raphael, pushed ahead to Visman. Here's Agama for three from the wing. Off the rim, no good.
She liked it.
Rebound, Suttles.
Lakers fouls on 24, Olivia Nelson, her first.
And Olivia Nelson will pick up that foul.
At the line for the Stars, Jemiah Suttles. Shooting two.
So for anyone watching at home, the Lakers, a trend we're watching, the Lakers need 4 points to score 22 in the quarter, or just 2 points to hit the 20-point threshold that they've hit in the first 2 quarters so far. So just a trend we're watching, a little bit of comedy here.
And she'll miss a both, rebounded by Griffin, pushed ahead by Agama. Shot clock is off. Nelson, Visman for three. The hand in her face, no good. She will be fouled though.
She got fouled on the three.
So with .1 on the clock, Visman will go to the line to shoot three.
That would have been awesome if she had made it. Would have gotten them to 22.
The 4-point play. The correction, they're saying it's only two.
So 2 shots.
Here's Visman's first. And she'll make it. And she makes the second. And that inbound to Merrifield will end the third quarter. 64-31 your advantage for the Lakers.
At the end of the third quarter, Memphis
Defense,
64,
defense,
Lansing
defense,
31.
defense. We've been saying it all night. That's been the theme. And I'm expecting to see more of it in the fourth.
Right, and that tenacity, I mean, it just hasn't gone away. I mean, we saw it last time out against Spring Arbor in that 82-57 win. We didn't see a ton of offense from the Lakers, but we saw enough. But the defense in that game was just stellar.
Yeah.
Leading to a good win over a team that you should beat. Now, in tonight's game, we're seeing more of the same. 33-point lead with 10 minutes to go. We'll see how it goes.
All right, we're just about back underway.
So for anyone keeping track at home, the quarter scoring in the third quarter, Mid-Michigan 20, Lansing 13. Bailey Visman leading the way for the Lakers with 21 points. Olivia Dunsmore leading the Stars with 15 points. Jade Kaufman for the Lakers also in double figures. Lex Karlstrom with 9 points. Satori Griffin with 7. Brooke Brower with 8. And we are underway in the fourth quarter.
Here's Densmore for 3. No good. Long rebound goes to Raphael. She'll go to Walter, and here come the Lakers. And Walter dribbled it off her knee momentarily. Here's Karlstrom now. Into the corner for Kaufman. The 3 is up, and the 3 is good. Here's Johnson now for the Stars. Looking inside to Titus. She'll kick it back out. Here's Jean. Jean drives into the lane. Dribbles it off her foot. And she will get the offensive foul as Karlstrom stood her ground, and Jean will pick up the foul.
Her second, team first.
Karlstrom will find Raphael at the free throw line. Raphael puts it on the floor. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound almost by Moore as it gets knocked away. And it'll go out of bounds off the Stars, and it'll stay with the Laker ball. Jay Winkowski does not agree with the call.
Looks like the Stars are switching it up here. The 2-3 zone.
Here's Kaufman. Outside Raphael at the top. She'll go to Walter. Walter for 3. Rattles out. Rebound Stars. Here's Johnson now for the Stars. Goes to Densmore, back to Johnson. Zone defense here by the Lakers. Three-pointer by Jean is no good. Rebound by Raphael. That pass inside deflected, and here's Densmore. And Densmore will go up, no foul. She gets her own rebound, and then she'll go down again. And that foul will go against Karlstrom.
Team first. Stars stay inbound.
As Karlstrom pulled the chair out from underneath her there.
So the Stars defensively are running a bit of a different look. We'll get into it in a second.
Jay Winkowski with the double there.
So it's a zone look, but it's called a point zone.
Here's Jean to Titus.
And it's starting to work. So if you notice, one of the bigs, be it Titus or Jan Winkowski, come up and guard up in the middle. And then that first pass, they all crash out.
Coffin for three, no good. Rebounded to the Stars. Jay Winkowski pickpocketed by Karlstrom.
Just swipe that thing right out of there.
Here's Coffin wide open on the wing. Can't get it. Rebound by Titus. Raphael fought for it. Unable to get it. Here's Olivia Jean. That shot high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Walter. Here's Karlstrom for three on the wing. She'll find it.
What a shot. Nope. That's a dozen for Lex Karlstrom.
Hard-fought dozen tonight.
Yes.
Lakers timeout. This is a full timeout.
Well, full timeout by the Lakers, who lead this one 70-35, 6:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah. So if you notice, when the Lakers have the basketball, I kind of already mentioned it, but the bigs come up and guard the ball, but it's still a zone defense, commonly referred to as a point zone. So Nick can see the whiteboard, and you guys can't, but
it's Van Gogh-esque.
It is. It really is. It's just above stick figures. But the big comes up and guards the wing, and then the guard. So it's a traditional 2-3 zone look, but then the two bigs come up and guard the wing, and the guard on that same side comes down and crashes the pass and guards the pass. So they end up having three defenders on the ball, which we've seen lead to a couple of different either steal or some other kind of turnover, forcing a bad pass. So we'll see if they continue with that here in these last 6:20.
Here's Goings. Goes inside to Lockhart. And Agama will pick up the offensive foul. Here's Brower at the top of the key. She'll put it on the floor working on Suttles, and she'll go to the basket and she'll get it.
She just took that to the rim from the line. That was cool.
Shot knocked away by Brower. Suttles now, and she'll be fouled.
Lakers fouls on Brooke Brower, her second. Team second.
And I know some teams will use this recording as their film study on either Lansing or Mid, but so if I'm wrong, please let me know, coaches. But that's just what I've noticed.
Sounds like a trap defense to me. At least that's what I've always.
Fair. See, I couldn't tell if you were making a meme there or not. Suttles missed that first free throw, by the way. The second one up and off the back rim and out. No good. Battle for it.
Brower comes up with it. Gives way to Agama.
Stars falls on three. Jasmine Goins, her fifth. Team third.
So Jasmine Going will pick up her fifth foul.
In the game
Thank
for
you.
the Stars, Olivia Densmore.
So Densmore will come in to replace Goins, who has been disqualified from the game. She's fouled out.
Here's Visman now. She'll lose the ball momentarily. And timeout will be called quickly
Lakers timeout.
by Coach
30
Maney.
seconds timeout.
Extremely quickly. That ball came out, and he knew instantly he wanted a timeout.
Yeah, as soon as she got her hands wrapped back around it, timeout was called.
So Lakers down to one timeout left here in these last 5 minutes and 25 seconds, but they lead it 72-35.
Assuming that having one timeout at this point is not going to be a detriment.
I don't think it'll be a problem, but if they want to.
It is sports. Crazier things have happened. Just
True.
like Saudi Arabia upsetting Argentina earlier today in the World Cup.
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, Argentina had, I think, three goals that were ruled out by VAR, so
Right.
that's kind of disheartening, but
Exactly.
such is sport.
Such is sports.
Three-point try by Griffin. No good. Rebounded by Merrifield. Merrifield pushes up to Densmore. Man-to-man coverage by the Lakers. Densmore from the baseline. Can't get it. Niederhood with the rebound. Here's Vispin. She's blocked in the lane by
goodness.
Densmore.
Got body check there. But I think a good no call is that's a.
Here's Griffin now in the lane. Can't get that to fall. Rebound falls to Agama, and she'll travel.
A little too quick with the shuffle there. Leads to a turnover.
Here's Merrifield now for the Stars. Goes to Densmore. Back to Merrifield. Inside the Lockhart, knocked away by Brower, and give way to Agama. 4:30 remains here in the fourth quarter. Visman inside to Brower. Brower turns, hook shot, gets it to go. Brower has been impressive in the post tonight.
And she's got 10 points on the night.
And that ball knocked out of bounds by Visman.
Wholesale changes coming up for the Lakers. Try to catch them all here. Raphael, Moore, Kaufman, Walker, Karlstrom.
I'll tell you what, if you're on that Laker bench, you better be ready to play because you're getting minutes.
Absolutely, and that was something that we discussed with Lance Maney last time when the Lakers played Spring Arbor. It's a deep team, this one, and it's a whistle underneath.
Fouls on Shelby Austin, her second. Team fourth.
That'll go against Lansing, so the ball will stay with the Lakers.
But the depth of this team, it's
and 5-second violation.
5-second violation.
we saw a little bit of it last year with JT Cleveland, but we're seeing that more. And I mean, like you said, Nick, everyone on this roster gets quality minutes. And they can throw a whole bunch of different mixes out there too.
Fouls on Jemiah Suttles, her first.
So Suttles will pick up a foul.
And the Lakers will shoot free throws for the remainder of this one. 3:27 to go. They are in the penalty.
Here's Karlstrom for the Lakers. Inside to Raphael. She gets it. Both bigs showing out tonight here for the Lakers. Drive by Causey. And she'll be fouled.
Lakers fouls on Jade Kaufman, her second. Team third.
A lot of whistles here in the fourth quarter suddenly. At least it feels that way anyway.
This feels like it's kind of putting a damper on this one.
Here's Subtle, no good. Rebound by Karlstrom. And Densmore is going to pick up a hand foul.
Olivia Densmore, her fourth. In the game for the Stars, Taylor Titus and Olivia Jean.
Titus checks in for the Stars with 4 fouls. And Karlstrom will make the first.
And the Stars men's team making its way across the court here, and might be able to see him walk through.
And Karlstrom's second rattles out. Here's Jean now for the Lansing. Man-to-man look shown by the Lakers. Goes to Causey now out to the wing. Causey will put it on the floor. She'll drive into the lane. Her shot goes up. Does not fall, but she will be fouled. She will go to the line.
Lakers fouls on Andy Raphael, her first. In the game for the Lakers, Olivia Nelson and Olivia Niederhood.
So the two Olivias check in as Karlstrom and Kaufman have a seat. That's Niederhood and Nelson, the two Olivias.
Alicia Causey makes the first.
Alicia Causey makes the first.
Give her 6 points on by my count here so far.
And the second one is up and is also fall. Here's Walter now. Raphael.
Stars fouls on 14, Olivia Jean, her third.
So Olivia Jean will pick up the foul.
Saraya Moore at the line for the Lakers, shooting 2.
So the Lakers, as Austin mentioned, are in the bonus. So Moore will go to the line and shoot a 1-on-1. And the first is up, and she makes it.
First point of the night for Taria Moore.
And the second is up. She makes them both.
Taria Moore coming to Mid-Michigan out of Saginaw.
And timeout called by Lansing with 2 minutes to go in the game.
This is a full timeout.
So full timeout by Lansing. And with 2 minutes to go, it's pretty safe to say that this contest is all but wrapped up. Just waiting on the final whistle here.
Just waiting on the final buzzer, which who knows? I mean, with the that final whistle might come here in a little bit. Just kidding,
It
but
might come in 2 minutes and it might not.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, just an overall solid performance by Mid-Michigan. We'll dive more into that here after the buzzer. But Mid-Michigan next at Alma, the JV team. We already saw them play against the JV team here on MAC TV, but the Lakers will travel down the road on Tuesday at 5:30 after a Thanksgiving break. Next time they're at home is December 7th against Schoolcraft. We'll have that for you live here on MAC TV Sports, 5:30 tip. Lansing next is at home on December 2nd against Detroit at 5:30 p.m. A much-needed home game for the Lansing Community College Stars as they get set to host Detroit here in about a week and a half.
Here's Densman. Or Densmore, excuse me. Densmore for three off the front of the rim, no good. That foul's going to go against Shelby Austin.
At the line for the Lakers, Olivia Nelson, shooting two.
And she makes the first.
Three points for the Beale City Aggie so far.
And second one rattles out. That ball knocked away by Niederhood, knocked away again.
Lakers fouls on Olivia Niederhood, her second.
So Niederhood will pick up the foul. And that will send Alicia Cosley to the line. And she'll shoot two. And Cosley's first is good.
Alicia Cosley.
And the second is up, and that's no good. Rebounded by Moore. But lost. And here's Densmore, and that shot misses everything, goes out of bounds. Here's Agama. Moore now in the block. Gets it to go in the paint. One minute to go here in Maury Courts.
So 82 points, the same number that Mid-Michigan hit last time.
Here's a rebound by Raphael. Here's Agama now. Zone look here by Lansing. And Agama's going to back it up. And now she attacks. And she drives, and she goes to Walter. Walter swings it around. Olivia Nelson. Shot no good. Rebound thrown in by Densmore, collected by Walter.
Looks like.
So no more shot clock as this can be ran out.
Causey still defending her heart out. Got to give.
That ball's going to go out of bounds.
You can't say that Lansing quit.
No, they definitely have played to the final whistle. And Lansing will call timeout here.
That is Lansing's final timeout here with 7 seconds left. Lakers lead 82-38. So,
well, you said Lansing struggles to get to 50 in their losses, and they're going to fall short of that again here tonight.
Exactly.
As the Lakers manage at least 20 points in every quarter so far.
They got to get two more.
Oh, I guess my maths are bad. I was just looking at 80 and thought, that covers it.
They got to get.
So they averaging 20 points a quarter.
Yeah, there you go. But 18 in the final stanza is not bad at all. So we'll see if we'll have women's coach Lance Maney on with us. I believe
if you go grab him, he said he'll chat. He'll have a quick chat with us.
So stick around for that, and then we'll have the men's game here in just a little bit. 7:30, the unofficial start time. This will be about 20 minutes after this one's wrapped up. So Call it about 7:35.
And here's Agama, and she will run the clock out. And that's your final whistle. Lakers win 82-38 over the Stars. Mid-Michigan improves to 3-1.
3-1, yes. Lakers moved 3-1. Stars fall to 1-4. Again, non-conference play in this one. But overall, this is, I think, the exact kind of performance that Mid-Michigan wanted and needed. You didn't see a slow start like you saw against Spring Arbor. Really, this was just on the gas pedal from the word go, and
yep.
Just an overall very impressive performance for Mid-Michigan here tonight. Again, improved to 3-1 on the season. We'll go to Alma on Tuesday night after a Thanksgiving break. Next time we see them, it'll be December 7th. There's a tournament in the middle there, so December 7th against Schoolcraft right here at Maury Courts. Men's team has taken the floor, 20 minutes, and we'll see if we have Lance Maney with us. 20 minutes until men's basketball here on MAC TV. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Maury Courts here in Mount Pleasant, recapping an 82-38 victory for the Mid-Michigan women's team. And Mid-Michigan women's coach Lance Maney, nice enough to join us here on the postgame show. Lance, this one, I guess just what were your overall thoughts? Looked like it was a pretty good game out there.
Yeah, definitely pleased. Just trying to continue to get a little bit better each week. So tonight was kind of a no-doubter, which is nice from a coaching perspective, but we just want to be continuing to improve and not be satisfied because we're really looking at the big pictures. We want to get better every week and every game.
Right, and something Nick and I talked about, and I believe we talked about it last week after the Spring Arbor win, is that this team's really deep, and that's something that we didn't necessarily see last year, but we're seeing that more and more. Just the depth that you guys have. I mean, it's impressive so far.
Yeah. No, for sure. 1 through 11, we have really talented girls, so it's nice when I get to play everybody and everybody gets to have good moments. Luckily, everyone's healthy right now. We had a couple little injuries, but we're kind of getting back to full strength, so it's good to see.
3-1 on the campaign so far. Everything seems to be working right as the Thanksgiving break hits. I guess just your overall perception of how things have gone here in these first 4 games.
Things have gone well. The girls are working really hard. They're trusting us, trusting the coaches. And we're just trying to keep giving them things to help them improve and then like tools that we can have to use to our advantage, our offense and our defense.
You'll play Alma, I believe, here on Tuesday night after Thanksgiving. I guess just kind of looking ahead to that, what is there to know about the Scots?
I honestly do not know who they have on their roster, but I'm sure they have good shooters. They typically do year in, year out. And I know their coach, they're going to be well coached. So we're just looking forward to that challenge. I mean, I know these girls are looking forward to going home for a few days. They did Friendsgiving last night, so that was kind of cool. But I'm sure they're excited to go home and have Thanksgiving with their families.
Okay. Who brought the turkey? I got to know.
I don't know. I wasn't actually there. No. It was just the players. So.
Little players only.
The food was pretty good.
Okay. Well, hey, that doesn't surprise me one bit. So, anyway, Lance, thanks for taking a couple minutes to join us. Really appreciate it, and congrats on the win tonight. And we'll talk to you again here on December 7th as Schoolcraft comes to Maury Courts. So
there we go.
It'll be a minute.
Yeah.
It'll be a minute. So thanks for jumping in, and viewers here on MAC TV. We'll be back here in about 12 minutes time to get you set for the men's game. We'll be back. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
All right, welcome back to Maury Courts for the men's game, where the Lakers are hosting the same Lansing Community College Stars, only the men's version.
And this should be a good one. Don't let the records fool you. Mid-Michigan coming into this one 2-2, couple of wins over some JV teams, over Aquinas and Alma. Thank you. Lansing coming in this one 1-3. It's one win over Olivet JV, which is where I got confused. But 3 losses against 3 really good teams, and those games were close. Former MCC AA rivals in most of those games, and all of them on the road. So these Stars are pretty good. Cole Kraus back, one of 5 returners from last year's team, and and we talked about it with Coach Caleb House in the halftime of the women's game and our little pregame chat. Lansing boat raced Mid-Michigan last time out. Last time these two teams played here, Lansing won at 95-72.
Yeah.
I mean, and Lansing just imposed its will and just beat Mid-Michigan by playing its own game. And I think to avoid that here tonight, Mid-Michigan needs to come out and play the brand of basketball that it's played in these first couple of games. Kind of what we just saw in the women's game, actually, with tenacious defense. Don't turn the ball over and force turnovers.
Well, that's been the difference in this year's men's team and last year's men's team has been the defense. The defense has been much better. The turnovers are almost, I mean, you're never going to be turnover free in basketball, but to last year's turnover rate, much higher than this year's turnover rate.
Right, and again, I mean, you do have to kind of think about the competition, no disrespect, but you do have to think about the product that you're playing against, and the team you're playing against tonight is quite frankly a lot better than the first 2 teams you played in here at home. So we'll see what happens Mid-Michigan when it plays equal competition or better competition. It struggles. Now, those 2 losses were close losses where the other team pulled away late, so we'll have to see how this one goes. I'm excited for it. Starts here in about 30 seconds' time. Cole Kraus, like I said, the Lansing leader, he had 25 points last time the Stars were here in Mount Pleasant. So I would assume, gets one of the starting nods here tonight, and that starting lineup will be read here by our PA man, Chris, here in just a few seconds. But I am excited to get this one started.
Yeah, you alluded to it, though. Cole Kraus last year kind of did whatever he wanted to Mid-Michigan. So if Mid-Michigan wants to win this ball game here tonight against their first real stiff competition here at home, he's the guy that can't beat them. You always hear that in coach talk. Don't let such and such beat me. Tonight it's Cole Kraus. Don't let Cole Kraus beat me.
Right, and that was one of the keys that Caleb House shared with us is don't let Cole get comfortable. So we'll read the starting lineups and we'll come back more here in just a second.
Number 5, Tyson Kelly. Number 10, Zane Kemp. Number 23, Andre Taylor. And number 34, Dawson Locke. The Stars are coached by Mike Ingram, assisted by Jerry Harris and Nate Locke. And now for your Lakers at the Mission Valley. A 6'3" sophomore from Toledo, Ohio, number 0, Jaden Sims. A 6'2" freshman from Kenwood, number 4, Delon McLeod. A 6'7" sophomore from Detroit, number 5, Satchel Love. A 6'7" sophomore from Lansing, number 21, Jamel Lewis Jr. And a 6'4" sophomore from McKinney, number 22, Keaton McGillis. The Lakers are coached by Caleb House in his 11th year, assisted by Joel Dyer, Byron Schupp, Devontae Lane, and Joe Curvis.
So Kraus not a starter here, surprisingly, for the Stars.
I would have lost that bet if I were low enough to be betting on starting lineups in junior college basketball. I would have lost. But your starting lineup for the Lakers, Jaden Sims, DeLon McLeod, Satchel Love, Jamel Lewis, and Caden McGillis, the same starting five that you saw last time out against Aquinas. We are underway from Maury Courts.
Lewis wins the tip easily, and now we have DeLon McLeod leading the way for the half-court offense. He'll go to Lewis up top, back to McLeod. McLeod into the lane, mid-range shot no good. Clean rebound for the Stars, number 23, A.J. Taylor. Sims with the steal. He has McGillis in front of him, and Sims is fouled hard. But he will go to the line. So that'll be.
And just real quick, your starting five for the Stars: Lott, Kelly, Kemp, Taylor, and Lott.
And Sims' first is good.
Michigan strikes first, 27 seconds into the game. Jaden Sims, 6'3" sophomore guard out of Toledo by way of Siena Heights.
And he makes the both.
He had 29 points last time out against the Aquinas JV team. Strong defense here.
Here's Lott Jr. He drives into the lane, and he finds it. Here's Sims. He goes back to McLeod. Back to Sims. McLeod now up top. McGillis on the wing. McLeod. Sims tries to go inside. That pass knocked away. Here's Lott Jr. Spins in the lane, turn around, and that shot no good. Rebounded by McGillis. Excuse me, that's Zane Kemp. Here's McLeod. Sims now. McGillis on the wing. Goes back to McLeod, cross court. McLeod for three. That shot no good. Long rebound goes to Caden McGillis. He'll reset. Here's Sims at the top. Sims for three. He buries it.
He is so good, man.
Quick trigger. Here's Kelly. His shot no good. Rebound by McGillis. Here's McLeod. Here's Jaden Sims over to DeLon McLeod. Looking to go inside, can't find the pass, goes back out to Sims. Sims on the wing, gives way to McGillis. Here's McLeod. Inside to Satchel Love. Outside to McGillis. Three-point try, gets it.
Big shot from a sneaky under-the-radar kind of guy, but he's coming more above the radar now.
Here's Kelly's drive, no good. Rebound by Lewis. Here's McLeod. McGillis for three, no good. Here's Tashawn Kelly now. Ball knocked away momentary. Man-to-man coverage here by the Lakers. Here's Lott Jr. Back to Kelly. Here's Kemp. Excuse me. That's Lott. Here's Kelly on the baseline drive. He spins underneath, can't get it. Rebound by McGillis. And they're going to call it a jump ball underneath the basket. And the ball will stay with the Stars. So here's Lott. He goes to Lott Jr. I'm assuming they're brothers. His shot good in the lane.
Nate Lott, the second, has 2 points, or 4 points, excuse me. He has entire Lansing total.
Sims for three.
That's ridiculous. What a shot that was.
Here's Kemp. Inside, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Here's DeLon McLeod. Pushes ahead. Here's Satchel Love. He'll drive. He goes to the bucket. He can't get the roll. Kemp pushes ahead now. to Taylor. Taylor's fadeaway shot, no good. Tipped in by Lott. Sims for three. Off the front of the rim, no good.
They're going to give that two-pointer on the last trip to Zane Kemp.
Here's Kelly now. Blocked by Javelle Lewis. And here's Lott with the follow through. So great hustle play there by Lott. They can be blocked and then follow through. Unlucky defensive play for the Lakers. Here's McGillis, goes inside to Love. Love working the baseline, finds room and gets the finish. Here's Lott Jr. shot from the top of the key. Here's McLeod. McLeod for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by McGillis. Stolen away by Kelly. And Kelly gets the finish. 1 point ball game here at Maury Courts. Here's McLeod, back to Sims. McGillis now. Inside to Love. Love turns around, and he gets a tough finish. Here's Kelly. Goes inside the lot. Loses the shot, blocked by Lewis. Here's Kelly now on the drive. And he'll get that to fall. Here's McGillis to McLeod, over to Sims. And that ball's stolen away by Kemp. Pushed ahead to Taylor. Taylor now for three. No good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds.
In the game for the Stars, Tyler Mills and Connor Brooks. For the Lakers, Makai McCollum, Nick Ellis, Asher Visman.
So Nick Ellis, Asher Visman, and Makai McCombs check in for the first time for the Lakers, as does Tony Russell Jr. And scratch that. So it's McCombs, Sims, Visman, Ellis, and Russell. The five on the floor for the Lakers.
Here's Russell now on the drive. He's going to kick out to Visman. Visman looks for Sims. He finds him. Here's Sims. Nice runner in the lane.
This kid's ridiculous, man. It's so much fun to watch.
Here's Johnson. Shot by Lott. Falls. 1 point ball game here.
Cool 8 points for Nate Lott the second.
Isn't that just a junior?
Hey, man, I don't know.
Here's Russell. And he'll be fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the line for a pair.
Harris falls on number one, Cody Johnson, his first, team second. At the line for the Lakers, Tony Russell, 22.
Tony Russell makes his first. He is a 6-foot freshman guard out of Cincinnati. He had 7 points off the bench last time out against Aquinas. As part of that 83-60 win for the Lakers, he misses the second one. So he's got 1 point on the night.
Here's Lott Jr. He gets that to fall. All square at 18 here at Maury Courts. Here's Russell Jr. on the ball for the Lakers. Man-to-man coverage shown by the Stars. McCombs shot partially blocked. Pushed ahead to Kelly. Now Lott. Lott for three. Rattles out. Rebound McCombs. Here's McCombs to Russell Jr. And he's going to get a charge call on him. So Lott Jr. will draw the foul.
Lakers fouls on Tony Russell, his first, team
A very experienced crew, is I think what we were told earlier before the game by the officiating crew themselves.
For Lansing, Thomas Dodd.
The one official on the, I guess, the left-hand baseline near side said he was 45. I don't quite believe that, but hey. I think we all lie about our age sometimes. That's quite all right.
Clandestine organization referees. Here's Johnson, gives way to Kelly. Kelly on the dribble now. Picks it up. Over to 11, Thomas Dodd. Dodd, back to Johnson. Inside to Mills. Here's Mills with 3 on the shot clock. Blocked by Lewis. Picked up by Nick Ellis. Here's Russell Jr. now. He'll have the ball stripped away. McCombs for 3. Rattles out. Ellis with the finish.
What's a cool looking play by Nick Ellis.
Three-point try by Bush. No good. Rebound Visman. Here's Nick Ellis. Nick Ellis shot no good. Rebound by Thomas Dodd. Here's Dodd, his shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound McCombs. McCombs to Visman.
That was smooth.
JaVale Lewis now, he'll take the 3. The big man almost got it to fall. Kelly for 3, that no good. Rebound Lewis. Here's Russell Jr. now. Here's Visman. He'll drive, spin. And
Stars falls on Thomas Dodd, his first, team third. In the game for Lansing, A.J. Taylor.
here's JaVale Lewis now.
Last foul on Thomas Dodd there, and we'll get another foul call underneath.
This time JaVale Lewis fouled underneath.
Number 2, Tyler Mills, his first, team fourth.
So Kyler Mills called for his first personal foul, 4th team foul against the Stars.
Here's Lewis now for the Lakers. Inside to Ellis, almost connected. Here's Johnson pushing the pace. What a finish by Connor Bush. First lead, oh, tied up at 20. I thought that was the first lead for Lansing. Here's Russell Jr. Visman for 3. Off the rim, rebound Lewis. Lewis with the flush finish.
Nice move and flush by JaVale Lewis.
Johnson kicks it out. 3-point try, rattles home for Kaler Mills. First lead of the night for the Stars here now, 23-22.
So now here are the Lakers trying to slow it down just a little bit, trying to run a little pick and roll.
Here's Visman inside to Lewis. Lewis working down low, turns, has stripped away by Todd. Todd pushes ahead to Taylor. Taylor, wild finish, but he gets it. Here's Russell Jr. Russell Jr. on the drive. His pass intercepted by Dodd. Dodd ahead to Taylor. Taylor back to Dodd. Dodd with the finish.
So a 30-second timeout called here by Mackay McCombs and the Lakers. That first half, or this first half of the first half, I guess, first quarter of the game, very fast. I mean, obviously, it's quick-paced, and you're going to get that in games like this. But Mid-Michigan in the last 3 minutes here committing way too many turnovers, and that has led to more than ample opportunity for Lansing to score down on the other end. Now Lansing has opened up a 5-point lead here, 27-22, 8:57 to go in the first half. So Mid-Michigan, I don't want to say needs to slow it down. They just need to protect the basketball just a little bit better.
Yeah, like you said, Lansing now on a 7-0 run. So the turnovers, man, they're the boogeyman. They'll come and get you whenever you're not ready.
And then they are. And funny, we talked about that in the open, that Mid really hasn't struggled with the turnover bug in these first two home games, but now we're starting to see it come up just a little bit. So we'll see if the Lakers can slow it down. Different five out on the floor as the Lakers have McLeod, who's on the ball now, to McGillis. The shot's no good.
Rebound by Taylor. Here come the Stars. Here's Todd for three. That's off the rim, rebounded by McGillis. Here's McLeod, push up to Gibson. Gibson for three. Gets it to fall.
So that's a three-pointer for Austin Gibson in his first action of the night.
Here's Freddie Johnson for the Stars. He'll go to Connor Bush. Rebound, Satchel Love. Here's McLeod. Looking ahead to Gibson. Gibson quickly to Sims.
Lansing foul on Thomas Dodd, his second, team fifth. In the game for the Stars, Nate Lott and Zane Kemp.
Referee exchanging words with fans. Probably not something you'd ideally want to see, but.
And not something we've seen too often. The Aquinas fans were begging for calls last time.
Here's McLeod. Gibson, back to McLeod. McLeod for three, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds.
And one more note on that. That might be something we have to keep an eye out on. See if this game remains close. We might see some tempers start to flare. Hopefully not, but you never know.
Small confines here at Morey Court, so the referees unfortunately have to hear all of it. Well, they don't have to, but they do. Here's Taylor now for the Stars. Here's McLeod. Gibson now. Back to McLeod. Over to Sims. Sims. Gibson for three. Gets it. Lakers back in the lead by a point. Here's Kelly now. Knocked out of bounds by McGillis. So great defense there by the Lakers on this possession. Here's Taylor now. Taylor on the drive. McGillis foul on the floor. Here's Lott. Taylor. Kelly now. Kelly dribbles it off his foot. McGillis can't get it, but he finds it to Gibson. Here's McLeod. McGillis. Back to McLeod. Looking inside to Love. Gibson. into McGillis. McGillis puts it on the deck in the block. Here's Gibson for a long three-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Love.
Don't mind a heat check there.
Here's Lott. Spin move in the lane. Gets it to fall. Lansing now up by the point.
Even dozen for Nate Lott, the second, or junior, however you want to say it.
Here's Gibson. Over to McLeod. Back to Gibson on the wing. They're going to reset. Here's Sims now on the opposite wing. He goes inside to Love. Love, dribble, pumps, moves, and he'll be fouled underneath.
Stars fouls on Dawson Lott, his first.
So Lott will pick up his first foul.
So now the Lakers will have a 1-and-1 the rest of this first half. Satchel Love at the line.
And he'll miss the first.
Out of Detroit, he had 8 points in a starting role last time out against Aquinas. Did want to throw something out mid-Michigan, trying something a little bit different here, putting a big on the free throw line. As Love makes his second, he's got 5. And then throwing the other big on the block, trying to run the baseline with a 3-out look with the guards. I kind of like it. See if it.
Here's Lott on the drive. He'll be tripped up, and he'll be fouled on the floor.
Lakers fouls on Javale Lewis, his first, team third.
Here's Lott to Lott. On the drive. No good. Rebound to Lewis. Stolen away by Kelly. Inside to Lott. Lott outside. Lott from the corner gets it.
Nate Lott for 3.
That's 15 for Nate Lott. Big shot there.
McLeod inside to Lewis. McGillis for 3. Flushed it.
It's a second three-pointer for Caden McGillis. Ooh, boy.
Almost lob pass. Here's Taylor for 3. No good. Rebound up off the rim. Still loose. And that will go out of bounds. Last touch by, I believe, the Laker player.
Looks like his last touch off of McLeod there. Oh, 32 up, 4:54 to go. First half.
That ball inside. The Bush, no good. Rebounded by McGillis. Finds Lewis underneath McLeod for 3. No good. Here's Bush. And he's going to be fouled on the way up. So he'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Looks like they might get Joel Lewis on that one. Oh, we'll get Jaden Sims. Connor Bush at the line. He's got 2 points on the night so far.
And he'll make the first.
In the game for Lansing, Chris Robinson, Freddie Johnson, and Zach Derrick. Lansing timeout. This is a 30-second timeout.
And we'll get a timeout called by the Stars, 30-second timeout. So that stint, a little bit better. Mid-Michigan's not turning the ball over as much. Still finding ways to score the basketball, but they're also getting a little bit unlucky around the rim. Defensively, kind of the same thing. They're not forcing turnovers, but they're getting lucky around the rim.
Yeah, I think it's honest. it's a chippy affair on both sides for both teams. No matter which end of the floor you're at, defense, offensive, both teams are in the midst right now of a very chippy affair.
This has been pretty entertaining to watch. Pretty good game here. 33-32. Lansing leads it. 4:34 to go, first half.
Here's Bush's second shot, and he'll make it.
It's smooth. Good shot.
Here's McLeod. Man-to-man coverage by the Stars. Smaller lineup out there for the Stars than what we've seen. McGillis inside to Lewis. Lewis! He'll get the finish at the rim. Here's Bush from the free throw line. Gets it. Here's McLeod now. Over to McGillis. McGillis puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, goes to Lewis underneath, on the baseline, and he'll be fouled on the way up.
Stars fouls on 21, Zach Berry, his first, team 7. At the line for the Lakers, JaVale Lewis.
So JaVale Lewis at the line. He'll shoot a pair as the foul was on Zach Berry. JaVale Lewis. This is his first. He's a 6'7" sophomore plus with the COVID year. By way, originally a mid, then of Northwood, coming out of Lansing.
And he'll make the second.
He's got 5 points. He had 12 last time out against Aquinas.
Here's Johnson. Over to Bush for three. Short off the rim. Rebound Satchel Love. Here's McLeod. Here's Lewis. McGillis now. McGillis on the drive. He'll be fouled.
Fouls on 21, Zach Berry, his second.
So as McGillis goes to the line, the one thing that I'm missing right now, if I'm the Mid-Michigan offense, is that spark plug known as Jaden Sims. I don't think he's had a touch in the last 4 or 5 possessions down here at the offensive end.
He hasn't. They're working. They're trying to move a little bit quicker, I think. So fewer passes and trying to drive it, trying to slash a little bit more than they had been in the first couple of minutes. But yeah, I mean, you got to get the ball back in the hands of Jaden Sims.
And McGillis misses a second. Here's Bush.
Lakers fouls on number 5, Satchel Love, his first, team 5.
So Satchel Love will pick up the foul, and that'll send Connor Bush to the line.
Connor Bush shooting 2.
And Bush will make the first. And he makes it both.
Connor Bush.
Here's Sims now. Back to McLeod. Here's Satchel Love working the baseline. Stolen away by Chris Robinson.
Well, there's a defensive touch for Jaden Sims.
Ball stolen away. Here's Connor Bush. Goes into McGillis. That's off the back of the backboard, and it'll be mid-ball.
In the game for the Lakers, Nick Ellis.
There was a lot of stuff that just happened right there.
Yeah.
That was
I kind of stopped talking because I was caught watching because I didn't know what to say.
that was so frantic. I that was wild.
Here's McLeod. McGillis inside to Lewis. Lewis, he'll get it. I like to see mid adapting on offense. If you can't get it to 0, they're fine to 21 down low.
Right.
Here's Bush for 3.
Oh, that was
swish
smooth. That was smooth. Stars lead by 4.
Here's McLeod to McGillis. Goes inside to Lewis. Almost take it away.
Gonna get a flop call against Connor Bush.
So that'll be a technical, and that'll send Jaden Sims to the line. And Sims will make the first. Or he'll make the 1.
So I believe there might be some confusion. There you go. So no, it's a flop call like that. You'll see it in the Division I game too.
There's Lewis with the finish. And Sims will put the Lakers back out in front.
So just real quick on that flop, no personal foul and no team foul assessed on the flop call.
There's Bush with the finish. Puts the Stars back on top. Here's McLeod into the lane. Lewis!
Lakers fouls on James Sims. His second, team 6. In the game for Lansing, Tyson Kelly.
So that's again, going back to the flop thing, that is a new rule this year, changed from last year. And again, you'll see that in NCAA Division 1, 2, and 3. No warning. So any flop is an automatic tech, but it's
a one-shot foul, huh?
Right, so the shot is good there by Kelly. I believe they call it a Class B technical, so it's not. It doesn't count toward your foul total, either personal or team. So there you go.
Which makes sense because it's not technically a foul.
Yeah.
And Lewis with another finish.
That's another flush for Jabal Lewis.
And another Laker lead.
Shot clock is off.
Shot no good. Long rebound. And that'll be the end of your half. Mid-Michigan holding on. 46-45. Seesaw affair here last 5 minutes.
That was a wild first half of basketball. Both teams playing really well, honestly, on both ends.
Yeah.
This has not been that sloppy of a basketball game. It's been pretty entertaining to watch. Mid-Michigan cashing in on the turnovers that it forces while committing probably one or two, maybe three turnovers too many in that first half. Lansing, on the other hand, playing well in the half court, making its shots, and, again, delivering on its defensive abilities. But, again, sort of committing 2 turnovers too many in that first half. We have a 1-point ball game. Mid-Michigan leads at 46-45.
Yeah, what really stands out to me real quick is early on, Jaden Sims running the offense. Middle of the half, they kind of went stagnant. Nobody really knew what was going on. There was no leader. End of the half, they started going low to JaVale Lewis. So between Sims and Lewis, you got to keep one of the two of them involved in the basketball on the offensive end.
Exactly, and that's the way your first half comes to an end. Mid-Michigan leads 46-45. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to further recap the first half and bring you the second half. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Hello, my name is Judy.
There's Amy.
Jillian.
Amy,
It's Dawn.
Recently, we joined friends, family, students, community members, and fellow MID employees to engage in a lifelong learning class.
Our topic of choice was American Sign Language.
MID offers a wide variety of lifelong learning classes, including
dog training,
Arts and crafts,
Photography and outdoors.
Financial planning.
and many, many more.
We hope to see you in class soon.
Want to find more information? Check our website, www.midmish.edu.
Thank you.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
Welcome back to Maury Courts here for the second half action alongside Austin Chastain. I'm Nick Toner. Lakers lead by a point here, Austin, and had an interesting call with that flop call that you mentioned, how it's kind of a new thing. And I think essentially what the rule is it's trying to keep people from acting. It's trying to keep people from just like flailing about with little contact and no contact. And so like you said, there's no personal foul, there's no team foul, but the offensive team in that moment gets a one-shot technical.
Right, yeah, kind of like going back to like I was saying, I believe it's classified as a Class B technical. So no no team foul, no personal foul. Mr. Official right in front of us is nodding his head. He, again, veteran crew here with the officiating. You guys know what they're doing, and so yeah, that is the way that has gone. If you watched the Champions Classic a couple weeks ago, featuring Michigan State and Kentucky, that call was prominent a couple of different times. But we're underway here in the second half. Lakers lead 46-45. Oh my gosh! Satch with a great layup. I would have lost my mind if he threw that down.
Almost did. Here's Lott at the other end. Can't get to go. Rebound McGillis. Oh, if McGillis could have got his head up, he would have found Sims wide open. Here's Love. Can't get it. Intercepted by Sims.
Oh!
What a finish!
Oh, my Sims!
Three-point try by Taylor, no good. Rebounded by JaVale Lewis. Here comes McLeod. Here comes Love. Look at the blitzkrieg, the stars. Here's Kemp. His shot, no good. Rebounded by Lott, and he'll be fouled underneath.
Nick, I'm going to go on record here. Jaden Sims is him. All right? There you go. There's my official.
Like I said before the break, it's either got to be 0 or it's got to be 21. You got to keep them involved.
Well, and 0 just threw down an awesome dunk.
Here's Lott, covered closely by JaVale Lewis. Man-to-man coverage here by the Lakers. Here's Taylor, runner in the lane, no good. Long rebound collected by Kemp. Here's Lott. Kelly now at the top of the key, working on McLeod. He'll drive into the lane. No good, and that's going to go a white ball.
So real quick, I wanted to get into the quick keys to the second half. Three-point shooting, Lansing shot 21% from the three-point line. Mid-Michigan shot 38%, so that's a big difference. And we saw that difference play out in a couple of transition points for Mid-Michigan. Another one, as we just saw, turnovers. Mid had 10 turnovers. Lansing only had 4, but that big turnover right here on this near side in front of us.
Here's Lewis underneath. Here's McLeod with the steal.
Oh, what?
Too strong at the backboard, and he'll be fouled. Unsure how Lewis wasn't fouled going for that flush.
There was a lot that happened there. As DeLon McLeod takes to the line, he is scoreless yet so far tonight. 6'2" freshman guard out of Kentwood.
He'll make the first.
He is one of those solid contributors. He distributes the basketball really well. He had 12 points, a full dozen last time out against Aquinas.
And that one's no good, rebounded by Dobbs.
So Lakers lead is 6 here, just 2 minutes into the first half.
Or Dodd, excuse me. Here's Bush, working on Lewis. Sims strips him of the ball. McLeod picks it up, ahead to Sims. Here's Sims. Tough shot, can't get it. Satchel Love there at the finish. Pushed ahead to Freddie Johnson. Johnson with the floater gets it to go, and he'll be fouled.
Basket is good by Freddie Johnson. Fouls on Satchel Love, his second. Team second. Freddie Johnson in the back.
And he'll make the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Here's Sims. Full court pressure here by the Stars. Here's Sims again. For three. Off the front of the rim, no good. JaVale Lewis almost gathered that rebound. Just off the fingertips and out of bounds. Here's Freddie Johnson now with the step back. He'll find Dodd in the corner. No good. Rebound, Lewis.
See how he just rises for that? That was gorgeous.
Here's McGillis on the drive. He'll kick it out. Lewis for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Johnson.
He was wide open on that shot.
Here's Dodd back to Johnson. Baseline shot is good.
Freddie Johnson.
We'll get a timeout.
Lansing, timeout. Third timeout.
So it's timeout Lansing, a full timeout with the Lakers leading 53-50, 16:26 to go in the ball game, I guess in regulation.
Yeah, this game could very well go to free basketball.
We'll see. Hopefully not. I hear there's some establishments that have some specials tonight. So
it's free basketball anyway here at Maury Courts, so I guess it's the old adage. Overtime balls, free ball.
Yeah, there you go. Free basketball, free beer. Who knows? I don't know.
Free beer. We can't say that on air. We'll start a riot somewhere like the Indians did years ago when they had nickel beers.
Oh, gosh. Or the West Michigan Whitecaps had dime beer nights. Dime beer and dime dogs.
Ooh. Don't want to be that PR guy.
No.
Or that food service manager.
No, that sounds miserable.
That sounds like a big no thank you.
But Mid-Michigan that first stint there was good.
They came out very fast, very aggressive.
And that aggression, I think you need to see some more of.
Here's Lewis. Russell Jr.
Tony Russell tried to keep himself in bounds. He was aware of the sideline, but pass just a little bit too tall and a little bit too quick.
Here's Kelly for three, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Here's Sims now. McGillis. He'll drive inside. He'll get the baseline runner to go.
Nice drive by Caden McGillis there. That's his first bucket that wasn't a three-pointer. He's got 8.
Mid showing a little bit of no hesitation when they get the pass. They put the ball right on the floor and drive immediately. Here's Dodd. His shot's good from the baseline.
That's 4 for Thomas Dodd. So far, 15 minutes and change to go.
Here's Russell. McGillis back to Russell. Here's Sims. Sims for three. Gets it to go. That young man can do it all.
His third three-pointer, Jaden Sims.
Here's Dodd for three. No good. Rebound Bush. Inside. Inside a lot. Can't get the finish, but he will be fouled.
Lakers fouls on 14. Tony Russell, his second. Team third. Nate Lobb at the line for Lansing, shooting two.
And he'll miss the first.
Makai McCombs in the game from Michigan.
$15 points for Nate Lott so far.
And he'll miss a second, and that'll be rebounded by Nick Ellis. Here's Sims now on the ball. Here's Russell Jr. McCombs goes inside to Sims, picked up by Dodd.
Oh
Here's
my
Bush.
Lord.
Nice transition basket there by the Stars. Lewis with the rebound, can't get the finish.
Nice block defensively there. After the thunderous dunk by Connor Bush.
Laker fouls on Tony Russell, his third, team fourth. In the game for Lansing, A.J. Taylor, third. The Lakers, Satchel.
So Satchelov checks in as JaVale Lewis will have a seat. Foul called there against Tony Russell, his third, team fourth.
Here's Freddie Johnson. Into Kelly, back to Bush. Here's Bush. Bush with the turnaround in the lane.
So good.
2-point ball game. Here's Satchel Love. He'll drive, and he'll be tripped up. And Satchel Love will go to the line to shoot a pair. Or they're going to call that foul on the floor, so it'll be an inbound play underneath the basket. Still a Laker ball.
16 points.
Here's Ellis now. Out to McCombs.
16
Into Love.
for Connor. Connor.
Here's Love.
There
Nice
you go.
spin move. Here's Connor Bush. He goes straight to the lane, finds a pair. Here's Sims. He'll rise for the mid-range, can't get it. So Lansing has 9 seconds to get the ball over.
Right, because the throwback was possessed by Lansing. Nick Ellis never possessed the basketball, so they lose a second. So the 10-second call doesn't matter, but still on the shot clock.
Here's Connor Bush. He'll get his shot to go.
It's ridiculous. That's 20 points for Connor Bush.
Yeah, we mentioned Cole Krause in the beginning. Haven't seen him, but Connor Bush has showed up. Here's McLeod. His shot off the rim.
Lakers fouls on Dewan McLeod, his first, team fifth.
McLeod will pick up a foul there. Here's Freddie Johnson now. Man-to-man coverage by the Lakers. Goes inside to Kemp. Kemp with the turnaround. Can't get it to go. McCombs rebound. Ellis with the turn. He'll get the finish.
Strong bucket there by Nick Ellis. He's got 4.
Connor Bush for 3 off the front of the rim. And that's going to go out of bounds. No good.
Don't hate the heat check for Connor Bush. He's already got a 3 to his name here tonight. He also has put the team on his back. He's got 12 points. He's got their last 12 points.
Yeah, he'll take a seat as Dawson Lott will check in so he can take a break. That young man has done some work here in the second half.
That he has, and Mid-Michigan still leads by 2, 62-60.
Here's Ellis. Gibson now. Here's McLeod. McLeod will drive in the lane. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by McCombs. McCombs still with it. Runner in the lane. Can't get it to go. Big rebound by Ellis. Can't get it, and he'll be fouled.
Lansing fouls on Zane Kemp, his first, team third. At the line for the Lakers, Nick Ellis shooting 2.
Foul against Zane Kemp there. Here's Nick Ellis.
He'll make the first.
6'7" freshman forward out of Grand Ledge. He had 6 points last time out against Aquinas. Classified as a GLIAC level talent, which.
And he'll make the second.
A Division II conference here in Michigan. Anyone paying attention?
Lakers fouls on Makai McCombs, his first.
So McCombs will get called for a hold underneath. And Kelly will inbound. He'll go right to Zane Kemp. Here to Freddie Johnson and around to A.J. Taylor. And now over to Tyshawn Kelly. Back with Taylor now. Taylor will put it on the floor. His mid-range. Almost lost the shot. Just pushed it into Ellis. Ellis blocked by Taylor.
In the game for Lansing, Thomas Dodd.
What a block by A.J. Taylor on the other end.
That was impressive. So does that make him GLIAC level talent?
I would think so.
Just a hypothetical.
Just hypothetically speaking, sure, why not?
No, it was a great block.
Connor Bush checks back in, as does JaVale Lewis for Mid-Michigan.
Almost got the shot over the big man.
That's a shot he was getting earlier.
Here's JaVale Love, loses the hand on the ball. Picked up by Thomas Dodd. Freddie Johnson loses the handle. Here's Makai McCombs.
Ooh.
And he takes a safe route and lays it home.
His first points of the night, I was fully expecting the hammer.
Here's Thomas Dodd in the corner, working on Satchel Love. Gets him in the air, spin, and the shot, no good. That'll be a foul underneath. It'll be Lansing inbound. As McGillis will check in for Satchel Love.
For the Stars, Nate Lott.
Nate Lott will check in for Freddie Johnson. Nate Lott still working on 15 points.
Tayshawn Kelly there, covered by Makai McCombs. McCombs into the lane. Goes around Gibson for the score. And timeout called by the Lakers. As Coach House wants to have a word with the squad. Lakers lead 66-62. I want to say it's been a faster paced second half than what we saw in the first half, which is hard because I thought the first half was fast paced.
Well, I think you're seeing a little more pace because the teams are running a little bit more, but they're also trying to work the half court, but they're committing turnovers, which is so you're right. It is faster paced, but more turnover. It's faster paced because there's more turnovers. There's also been a lot of whistles, which have kind of slowed things down a little bit, which is, I guess, why I was contemplating the pace of the first 10 minutes here. But Lakers lead by 4, 9:49 to go here in the second half. Good one, fans getting into it.
Here's McLeod over to McCombs. Back to McLeod, over here to Gibson. Inside to Lewis. Lewis shoulder blocks his own man for the basket.
He bumped Caden McGillis on the back of the noggin and tossed it into the bucket.
Well, when you need room, you need room.
Right.
Here's Bush.
Great cut by Connor Bush. 22 for him.
Here's McLeod. Here's McCombs for 3. No good. Rebound, Lewis. He'll get the basket and the foul.
$17 points for JaVale Lewis. Did you see that passion when that ball dropped through?
Yeah, Connor Bush and JaVale Lewis in a bit of a battle here in the second half. They're both going toe-to-toe with each other on both ends of the floor.
And then it's been a very clean battle by both guys. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
And he'll make the three-point play.
He's got 18 after completing the three-point play.
Here's Bush working on Lewis. Air ball, rebounded by McGillis.
JaVale Lewis.
So Lott will go to the line to shoot for his three-point play, and he took some contact to get that bucket.
That he did. That was special. So they'll get Caden McGillis on the foul, his third, team 7th.
Yeah, that's a bucket he's going to feel tomorrow.
Yeah.
He makes the three-point play.
That's 18 for Nate Lott the second. JaVale Lewis in that same category as Jaden Sims, as I said earlier, him.
Here's McLeod.
Oh my!
What a play. Sims with the pickpocket. Here's Sims going the other way. Finds Ellis. Kicks it out. Sims for 3. Got it.
Bang!
And just like that, the Lakers lead by 11.
Timeout Lansing. Here come the Lakers. What a run by the Lakers right there to go up by 11 points.
That was impressive basketball. Last 2 possessions down the floor for the Lakers.
I mean, the dunk. Let's go back to the and one by JaVale Lewis. The dunk on the ensuing possession by JaVale Lewis. The dunk then by Satchel Love, where he drove from the elbow and threw it down with 2 hands on the right side, and then a great steal on the near side on the other end by Jaden Sims. Drives it all the way down the floor. He finds Nick Ellis, takes 1 dribble, kicks it back out to Sims. He buries a 3 on the wing.
And just like that, it's 11.
An 11-point lead, 7:28 to go. Second half, that is the brand of Laker basketball that they want to be playing. Honestly, any team wants to be playing that kind of basketball, but where you can get those easy shots and those momentum turning shots in a big game like this, that is exactly what you want to do. For any kids watching at home, that's what you want to do if you need momentum changing shots. Now for Lansing, the guy with the basketball now who just inbounded it, he has been a momentum turner himself.
Here's Kelly for 3. Off the back of the rim. Long rebound goes to McLeod. Here's McLeod now. Here's Love.
Oh, my Lord. I don't know how he did that.
Here's Lott. Here's Dodd in the middle, from the free throw line. No good, rebound McGillis. Here's McLeod. Satchel Love now. Here's McGillis. Jaden Sims now. Lakers look to slow it down. Here's McLeod. McGillis thought about a 40-footer.
Probably wise.
Here's Love. Here's McLeod. McLeod with the step back 3. Off the iron, no good.
Just running out of time on the shot clock there. Needed to just put up a shot. Not ideal.
Here's Thomas Dodd from the baseline. No good. Rebound McGillis. Tipped away to Love. Love will find McLeod. McLeod ahead to Sims. Sims for 3. Off the rim.
I guess there's a case of being too open.
I guess so. Here's Lott now, covered by Ellis. Here's Bush working on McGillis. He'll take the 3. No good. Rebound by McLeod. Here's McLeod. Finds Sims. Sims for 3 from the wing. Got it!
Another Mid-Michigan game, another powerful performance by Jaden Sims. He's your headliner.
Here's Lott with the drive. He'll find a pair in the lane.
What a drive by Nate Lott. He's got 20.
Here's Ellis. Kicks it out. Sims for 3. He got another one.
Oh, my God. It's 27. Lakers come out with a Lansing timeout. Or is that a mid timeout?
Huge momentum swing the last 3 minutes by the Lakers.
And now the Lakers lead by 17 points. That momentum turner, and his name is Jaden Sims.
Yeah. Just pulling daggers out of his belt.
He's got 27 points. 6 3-pointers.
Those add up.
Add up quickly. Wow. That's all I can say here with 4:52 to go. Lakers lead 86-69 is wow.
Yeah. It's been an impressive couple of minutes. You got to still believe, though, that this Lansing team has a run left in them.
Oh, absolutely.
Connor Bush has been impressive on this end of the floor.
This game is far from over.
And we are very much homers, and I am stoked that the Lakers lead this 86-69 right now. But you still got to finish the 4:52 that's left on the clock.
And this is the gut check time. We talk about heat check. No, this is a gut check. Can the Lakers close this thing out? 4:45 to go. We'll find out. And, they're going to get a foul call. Travel? Hold on. One ref says foul, one says travel. So Mike Ingram wanting an explanation as there were 2 different calls. One official signaling a travel, one signaling a foul.
Here's Sims off the rim, no good. Here's Bush with the rebound. And that shot blocked by Lewis, but I believe he's going to foul him as well. That's Kyler Mills. Or McCombs will pick up the foul.
At the line for Lansing, Hunter Woolston.
First one goes down.
That's Hunter Woolston. His first point of the night. 86-70. He makes them both as Mike Ingram is still in the ears of the officials.
Yeah, he's not happy that the travel call superseded the foul.
Right, the foul call came in second. And that's why he's upset.
Here's Sims, kicks it out. McLeod. Lewis.
JaVale Lewis has 22.
Here's Freddie Johnson.
So Austin Gibson will have a seat as Satchel Love checks back in. He trots immediately to the far corner. Stars are still working the full court press. And the Lakers break it with ease. So JaVale Lewis asking for just a clarification. McLeod's foot was on the line, but the ball never went over the line, so they're seems some confusion here. 3:38 to go.
Lott with a double clutch shot, no good. Finds Bush. Bush, he'll go tall. Blocked by Lewis.
Yeah, goaltend, good call.
And that will be a goaltend.
So that's 2 more for Connor Bush. He's got 24. Now much different press here. It's like a 4-diamond, if you will, and they're going to get a foul against the fouls against Kyler Mills, and DeLon McLeod takes a spill.
Here's McLeod now. Full court pressure by the Stars. Here's McCombs. Looks inside to Lewis. Lewis will find the baseline. Wild shot, doesn't get it, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Lansing fouls on Connor Bush, his second. Team 6. At the line for the Lakers, Jamal Lewis, shooting 2.
And Lewis will miss the first.
Caden McGillis in the game for the Lakers. A.J. Taylor for the Stars.
So Jamal Lewis working on 22 points. Dropping this one would give him 23. And he does just that. Lakers lead by 16, 3 minutes to go.
Lansing timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Lansing Stars as Coach Ingram wants to talk it over with the boys.
So the Stars will have 2 timeouts left. Lakers have 3, 2:58 to go. Lakers lead 89-73. That swing, that momentum swing that we saw with the dunks and the huge three-pointers, that is the difference in this game so far. That's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah.
It looks like Lansing just isn't finding its offensive stroke that it had even 5 minutes ago.
It's been a struggle. I mean, the only one scoring for Lansing right now is Connor Bush, and Mids kind of locked him down over the last 2 minutes. So they're going to have to lean on Lott Jr. here on the ball now. Freddie Johnson inside the Bush. Here's Bush, though. Kicks it out, finds Taylor, back to Bush. Bush working on Lewis.
An excellent double team by Love and Lewis.
Lansing fouls on number 1, Freddie Johnson, his second. Team 7.
So the foul call there against Freddie Johnson of Lansing as McLeod takes a spill. So the Lakers, for the time being, will shoot 1 and 1, starting with McLeod at the free throw line with 2:44 to go. DeLon McLeod again out of Kentwood. He's got 1 point to his credit tonight. Jaden Sims and Cade McGillis working with the official to make sure that the floor is nice and dry. And there's athletic specialist Jacob Thielen. He's out there.
He's feeling it.
He's out there grinding.
89-73, 2:44 to go. And the first is up, and he makes the first. And he makes the second.
The big foul shots, the Lakers hit that 90-point threshold. Uh-oh. Oh, my
Lewis with the
goodness!
steal and the dunk. Robinson for 3, no good. High rebound for Jaden Sims. Sims in the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he'll be tied up.
So Lansing will take over the basketball. 2:07 to go. I think the Stars down 20 with 2 minutes to go. Starting to maybe see the writing on the wall. Asher Visman checks in along with Tate Besteman, his first action here tonight.
Besteman, who played quite a bit the first 2 games here. Here's Robinson on the drive.
Before the shot, Starters foul on Tony Russell, his fourth. Team 9.
So the foul call there against Tony Russell, his 4th. 9th foul call against the team. Chris Robinson getting his first attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And he'll rattle out the first, and that'll be rebounded by Besteman. Here's Russell Jr. He'll take a shot for the top of the key, no good. Rebound Besteman, still loose, picked up by Robinson.
Nice catch there by Robinson.
3-point try, no good. Rebound by McGillis. Here's Russell Jr. He'll drive now. And that's not the same Lansing defense we saw earlier, as that drive looked pretty easy there for the Lakers. And I believe Coach Ingram's going to have the same words to say on the other sideline.
So the substitution timeout. It is, as that's Jaden Pruitt checking in for the first time tonight, along with Devin Watts, his first action of the evening.
He also featured quite a bit in the first 2 games.
He has. So you have to wonder, he's maybe going to play more of a bench role, going to get some limited minutes.
Here's Robinson's runner, no good. Rebound by Watts. Here's Besteman now. And pickpocketed there by Blake Samuel.
And he'll get him for a travel underneath. That's Blake Samuel. Less than a minute now. Lakers still running the offense.
Here's Visman for 3. Pruitt almost had that rebound. Here's Lott underneath, and he'll be fouled. Second effort, great, but doesn't count.
Fouls on 20. Asher Visman, his first. Team 10. At the line for Lansing, Dawson Lott. Shooting 2.
95-73 your score. Looks like I gave the wrong team the score a little bit ago.
So the first shot off by Dawson Lott.
Here's Lott's second, also off the rim.
Misses them both.
Here's Watts now for the Lakers.
About 1 second differential between the shot and game clock.
Lott with the runner in the lane, no good. Russell blocked. Here's Robinson. He gives way to Samuel. And Samuel loses handle of the ball and picked up by Visman. And that will be the ball game, as the Lakers held on after that huge momentum swing, and they'll win this ball game 95-73.
That was probably one of the best second halves that Mid-Michigan has played in a long time.
I mean, we said it the first part of the second half, the 2 players that needed to be involved, and the 2 players that scored pretty much all those points outside of the Satchel Love dunk there in the middle were, you guessed it, Jaden Sims and JaVale Lewis.
27 points in all for Jaden Sims, 25 for JaVale Lewis. Just an excellent basketball game played, honestly, by both teams until the last probably 9 minutes there when Mid-Michigan just started to pull away and just did a little bit too much for Lansing to handle.
Right, if you're Caleb House and you get told, hey, you're going to get 52 out of your 2 biggest stars, how do you like your chances?
I would have to argue that they are pretty good. So, Lansing on the men's side falls. Lansing falls to 1-4 on the year. Mid-Michigan improves to 3-2. The Stars' next game is at home on December 3rd, a 3 p.m. tip against Great Lakes Bible College. Mid-Michigan next on the road at Alma, the JV team, just like the women. A 7:30 approximate tip there. Next home game for the Lakers that we'll have here on MAC TV. December 7th, 7:30 against Schoolcraft. Again, we'll have that for you live here on MAC TV. Don't go anywhere. We are going to go track down Coach Caleb House and see if he can hop on with a post game for us.
Get him.
I will go get him now. Lakers win 95-73. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
We'll be right back.
You too, Lance. Thank you. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Maury Courts here in Mount Pleasant. Mid-Michigan men celebrating a 95-78 victory over the Lansing Community College Stars. Here with Coach Caleb House, and Caleb, this one was a lot of fun to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've got an exciting group. I mean, and I appreciate everybody tuning in on the live stream. But if you can make it out to watch this group, we got a long way to go. And I'm not being overconfident, but they are fun to watch. They're fun to watch in practice. They make plays in practice that are some wow moments that are pretty fired up to see. So it was fun to watch, and I'm really proud of the second half effort.
I wanted to ask, because, I mean, it looks like that these guys have a great chemistry. 1 through 14 or 15, it looks like that everybody's just playing for each other and playing as one, not one playing for everyone, you know? What is it about these guys and the makeup of this team that is so, I guess, conducive and so, I guess, conducive to playing together and playing basketball like this?
Yeah, I mean, they all were the best players in their high school team, right? Pretty much, or one of. They all scored a lot of points. They all were the, big shot on Friday night. So it's really hard to come in and, accept something less than that. And I think, through the recruiting process, we found guys that were quality people, and I think that's what I'm thankful for with this group. And I guess that's why they like each other. They buy into each other. They respect each other. It's not perfect, like we're still trying to, figure out roles and accept those roles to a full extent. But I think tonight the guys saw the capabilities of the guys in the different roles a little bit, and it starts to build trust and confidence that, all right, I have this role, I got to embrace it, and I got to go with it because that guy's doing that thing in that role, and I think when that starts to come together and they accept that, the brotherhood grows stronger and the ego starts to kind of go down. And it's hard because you want them to have a killer instinct and a little bit of an ego and confidence, but you also want them to recognize, that Jaden Sims is shooting 50%, and 56% from three. You got to find him. Even if you can make a three or whatever, you got to find a guy making 56% of their shots. So I think we'll continue to do that better and better because of the character of this bunch.
Right, absolutely. And another one of those guys in JaVale Lewis, I mean, he ended up, with 25 points.
Oh, yeah.
And he led the charge in that exchange. Nick and I were, going gaga over it on the air there, where you guys, it was close. It was a close battle. I mean, I think you guys were up by maybe 4 points.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, before that run.
That huge run, and then you guys end up leading by almost 20. And JaVale was the spark for that run, and then Jaden hitting a couple of threes.
Hot.
And, that changed the game. That was the difference in the game. What about JaVale and him coming back just makes it, he's just good. What about him is just makes him so good?
I don't know if I can put it into words. He's just a special human. For him to want to come back here and, potentially jeopardize his ability to go to he wanted to be here, and it just means the world to me, my family, my sons, his teammates. I hope the people in this community will continue to support him and the whole team, but because he is so special and he is a one of a kind, and not just as a talent, but as a person. So I'm just really, really proud of him tonight to go out and get a career high, double-double. I'm trying to see if he had some blocks tonight. I think he might have had 1 or 2. So just really proud of him, and that's all I can say about him.
You guys get a much, I guess, well-deserved break. You guys are going into the break 3-2, a little Thanksgiving holiday. And then you come right back Tuesday night. Go out to Alma. You obviously saw them here. You saw that live here on MAC TV. Obviously, we know about the Scots. We know what they do, and we know that you guys beat them. So going on the road, is it tougher to play a team like that on the road? On the road, maybe a second time around.
So the way so they have a good thing going down there. They just got a big win the other day, and they have some talented guys in their program. They played a little short-handed up here, and what they'll do at home is they're going to bring some of their young varsity players down for some experience against older guys and some experience. So we will see a different bunch of guys. Not completely different, but we'll probably see 3 to 4 guys come down. I don't know if you remember last year they brought down a kid named Xavier Burgesser, and he had 30-some points against us, and then it started the rest of the year on varsity. So we don't want to springboard anybody to a starting varsity career next week. So it's going to be a battle. It's a great facility, but we only won by 4 or 5 down there last year. So it's something I'm excited about, coming off a break and getting a chance to play somebody twice and do a scouting report and go through that process like we do in the conference. But yeah, I'm not taking them lightly, I'll tell you that. Like, it's going to be a different bunch. We won't know who's playing until we get there and they start warming up. So
right, fair enough, and that's kind of the beauty of the beast, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, just overall, I mean, I just reflecting on this game. I know you've probably had a whole 10 minutes to think about it. Just how proud are you of you guys? I mean, because we talked about it, earlier, that this was a game that got away last year.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is a game that you guys.
It's been a couple years since we beat them.
Right. And this is a game that you guys, I mean, you stomped on the gas pedal and you did not let up. So I guess, how proud are you of you guys after such a performance?
I'm very proud. It was definitely a step forward. I think it's part of the process so that we can go into Thanksgiving feeling pretty good about ourselves. But I will also say, and I tell the guys all the time, we're not as bad as we were down when we lost to KVCC or Bryant Stratton, who are now both ranked teams or whatever, close to it. We weren't as bad as we thought we were coming off that. We're probably not as good as we think we are coming off of this one. So I'll be humble. We'll stay at it. But you're right. Like, to try to put it into words, I will say we took care of business tonight, and really, really thankful to see the excitement and the camaraderie of our guys in the locker room after the game. They deserved it. They fought hard and earned it. And I'm just really happy for them.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and may everything goes smoothly, and then we come back out and keep going with the basketball
season. In a couple weeks,
yeah.
Home December 7th and 10th, and those will be another couple of good games to catch at Maury Court. So Thanks so much for what you guys do and the coverage you guys have for us.
Absolutely. Schoolcraft coming in here on December 7th. We'll have that for you live here on MAC TV at approximately a 7:30 start. Again, it'll start about 20 minutes after the women's game finishes up. Again, we'll have that all for you here on MAC TV. So for Coach House, for Nick Toner, I'm Austin Chastain. Thanks for tuning in. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. And remember, tip your bartenders and servers. And we will talk to you again when we meet again.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.